if you're not in sales and you want to know something that salespeople go through consistently you may not understand, or sales for non-salespeople, what would lesson number 10 be? Well, I'm Sylvan Bell. I'm coming to you live from Sacramento, California. A perfect day to talk about sales and a perfect day to talk about you. So sales for non-salespeople, there's lots of stuff during the day that a salesperson goes through that you may not ever consider or understand. And video number 10 here is the count starts over again every month. So, a salesperson is going to go out, they have numbers that they got to hit, they've got quotas that they got to meet, they got sales that they got to make, and all that evaporates every 30, 31 days. And for you as an office staff or somebody who doesn't do sales, there's a lot of pressure. And so it may be the beginning of the month, it may be the end of the month, and you can see salespeople, they're like, man, I had a huge month. I had a huge month, right? Things went well, things went fantastic. And they're like, yeah, but tomorrow, everything rolls over. And look, I'm not knocking this. If you work in an office, fantastic. If you're a salesperson, you understand what this feels like. Like last month, that's in the books. That doesn't count. Like you got paid, you got your reward, but guess what? Everything starts over and it clicks over again. And, one of the things that this does, this puts stress on relationships for people who don't understand. Because, you may have a not so good beginning of the month. And as things go along, your manager may meet with you, or your significant other's manager may meet with a salesperson and go, hey, look, things aren't going well. What's the game plan? Because, the way that it works is the salesperson's right here, not a bad thing. Manager's a little bit above them and says, these are all the numbers you got to hit. And then above them, there's another level of management or ownership going, look, you've got things that you got to fulfill. There's things that you have to do. And so it's just rolling downhill. Owner, senior VP goes to sales manager and says, this is what I need you to do. Sales manager goes to the team, to the sales team, says, this is what. There's some stress involved in that. There's some frustration. And here's the thing. If sales was done in a vacuum, it'd be easy. But when you have people you're competing against, especially for ups and for leads, there's some stress involved with, okay, this person's doing really well and I'm looking at me and things aren't going very well. This starts over every single month. This isn't just something that happens occasionally. This is something that salespeople live through every day. And if you're not in sales, it's something that takes some time to get used to. And if you are just brand new in sales, this is something that takes just a little bit of time to get used to. And that's the consistent over and over and over again about like, hey, last month's numbers don't count. Good, bad, indifferent. Well, I'm going to say, here's what happens. If you have a good last month and then this month isn't so good, there is a little bit of a pass. Right? But if it happens consistently, I knew a sales guy that could only sell when he owed people money. So this is what would happen. Let's say January and February weren't good. By March, oh my goodness, there's people calling him. The creditors are on him. The phone's ringing. We need you to pay your bills. He would crush it. He would get caught up on his bills. So March was a good month. April or May, not so good. June, once again, creditors on him. Like there is real stress involved with keeping consistent numbers. So video number 10, or in sign language, 10, is going to be the consistent numbers. And the over and over and over again that last month really doesn't count unless it wasn't a good month. And then you're going to have a conversation with a manager. And if you're not in sales, it's something weird to get used to. If you are in sales, it takes a couple of months to go, okay, last month isn't this month, but I still need to crush it. I still need to put some numbers up on the board. I still need to get some deals done, okay? So for you, if you're not in sales and you're like, why does my significant why does my significant other start freaking out around the 15th of the month or the 20th of the month? They get really antsy, they get frustrated, they won't talk to me. Probably because they might not have good numbers. So I'm going to give you a relationship tip, bonus secret right here. Like if your sales guy or your sales chick isn't selling, stay out of their way. Don't cause problems with them. Don't fight with them. Like money issues cause all sorts of relationship issues. And so here's the thing. Don't put that stress on them. Let them go out and close some deals, right? Make sure that they're happy. Make sure you cook some dinner for them. Like this is like 1950-ish, and please don't take it this way. If you're a dude, cook some food for your girl. If you're a girl, cook some food for your dude, right? I'm not saying one gender or another has to do this. Clean the house, take care of the kids. Do some cool stuff. So the last thing that they got to worry about is all the baggage going on at home. This is bonus number 2, okay? And here's the thing. If I have stress at home as a salesperson, and then now I got to drag that stress to the sales call, it has a possibility of making it difficult. So here you go. Full on, let's wrap this around. Video number 10, sales for non-salespeople. last month isn't this month. And especially if you're struggling last month, like it compounds, causes some issues, but sometimes your issues from home cause you some issues in the sales world, okay? Now, hey, look, believe me, don't believe me, put a comment down in the box below. Say, hey, look, Scott, you're absolutely right. Or, hey, Scott, you're absolutely full of it. We'll have a conversation, right? We'll talk it through. I've had objections before. I've had people tell me no. I've had people say, hey, Scott, that's not true. Okay, let's talk about it. Is it true? Is it not true? Put it in the box below. Now, if you've never been to my channel, you've got one thing to do from here. Besides making a note in the box below, find the subscribe button and click on it, and then every time I send out a video, you'll get an update. This is Scott Bell Consultant sent out another fantastic video. You should check it out, which you should. That's true. We'll see you soon. Aloha.